So let's start by saying neither one of you were insured.
Okay.
Which I don't like right out of the box. So you're driving home, you get this accident. When you were hit, where were you? This is a 2 lanes exiting, right? It's a ramp?
No, so it was like, yeah, technically it was a ramp going from one freeway to another, and none of the lanes were merging at any time. They were 2 separate lanes, and they stayed that way until they got into the next freeway. And it was like a good couple hundred feet. Like it's a pretty long stretch of a ramp. So one freeway, a ramp leading to another freeway, and we were in the middle of that ramp.
Now, is her description of the road accurate, ma'am?
It's 2 lanes, yes. I actually have pictures.
You do? Because I'd like to see it just for a better visual.
Yes, it's actually in Exhibit 3 and 4. I have it in the daytime and in the nighttime, a view of the lanes.
This is one.
Yes, that's it in the daytime.
And then the one after that.
Yes.
So you were already on the ramp.
Yes. There was a lot of cars around us, so everyone was driving around the same speed.
And how fast was that?
It was around 65 to 70. My car was slightly ahead of hers. All I saw in my rear vision was her car getting closer to me, which was when I honked to get her attention, and then that's when she hit my car.
Did the car swerve? Did you go ahead? Tell me what happened with the incident.
So this was my first accident. I was in shock and I had no idea what to do. And so
how old are you now?
I'm 19. And so I slowed down my car a little bit, and then I saw her roll down her window and try and signal for me to go ahead of her. But since she had hit me, I didn't feel like it was safe to go ahead of her because I wasn't sure if she was going to drive off or anything. So then that's when she had realized I wasn't going to go in front of her, and she drove in front of me.
Where were you going?
I was going home. I normally get off of Lemon Grove. I actually got off an exit before that, which was College, and that was to enter into a parking lot that's lighted. And it had Jack in a Box.
You guided her basically off where you were.
Yeah.
And where were you going?
I was going home.
And what exit do you get off of?
Spring Street, which would have been 2 exits after the exit that she had taken.
So she was already where she needed to be to get off. You would have had to come over to get off at your exit at Lemon Grove.
Yeah, but I was in the right lane. She was in the left lane.
But the damage to your vehicle was on the right passenger side.
Yes, ma'am.
The damage to her vehicle was on the left side. So you would have had to be in the left lane to collide with her into the right lane. So your description is not accurate, Judge Corriero.
All right. Now, if you look at the damages, in order for that to have happened, the plaintiff would have had to be in front of you.
She wasn't in front of me, though.
Yeah, because you have damage to the front end of the passenger side vehicle. And if she was in front of you and she came across and you hit her in the area where she shows damage, would have been a much worse accident.
The damage would have been completely different.
And you possibly could have spun around.
Yes, and there would have been damage all to the front of her vehicle where there is none.
Yeah.
There
That's
is.
what I'm trying to prove.
It's on the side.
Right.
Front.
We don't have a diagram, would have made it a little bit easier, but I think we could piece it together from where we are. Judge Acker?
Ms. Munoz, when you pulled over to exchange information with the defendant, who were you talking to on the phone?
I had called my sister because it was a month before she had been in an accident, and my parents were out of town. It was my first accident. I didn't know what to do, so she was the only person I could think of to call.
And you called her after the accident?
Yes, after.
Actually, when she was getting off the exit, she was already on the phone with her window rolled over. We never even spoke because she was on the phone the entire time, stating that I looked angry and that somebody should get here fast.
Were you doing anything threatening? Did you say anything
no,
to her?
Never even said anything to her.
I did say that she looked angry because I was scared. Because when after we had gotten into the accident and she was trying to get me to go into her lane, she was making faces at me, looking like she was pissed and she wanted me to go up and seemed aggressive. So I thought that she was mad at me.
But there were no harsh words or anything after you pulled
and so,
over.
Yeah,
she didn't say it.
Her and get her to trust me to follow me because we clearly couldn't pull over on the freeway.